Hey, diehard Chiefs fans, this is Terez Paylor, and watching another edition of Chiefs Game Plan. All right, we got a Christmas night matchup between two arch rivals, the Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Should be a fun game. It's not going to be as cold. It's got a high of 62 actually on Sunday, but it will be wet. They're projecting it to rain, so I'm expecting this to be kind of another nasty physical affair. I'm going to give you a major key for offense, a major key for defense, and 4 players to watch, and finally a prediction. All right, so let's get started. All right, so the first thing you got to do on offense, in my opinion, you got to be willing to throw the football. Okay, look, Denver's not that great against the run, but the last time these two teams met, Travis Kelce had 15 targets, and Tyreek Hill had 10. Got to be willing to take some shots. This is an aggressive defense. They like to get after you a little bit. They had a lot of success doing that, but when the Chiefs started airing it out late in the game, that was the key. So the Chiefs can't be afraid to take shots. Alex has done a little better job throwing downfield, and he's going to have to do that because this is a good team, and these guys get after you, and they're going to dare you to basically do that. I got 2 defensive keys for you, though, and I think the first one, it starts with the run defense. I mean, the Titans just pounded it down their throats on Sunday. You can't have that. There were all kinds of issues. I don't think there was an issue with physicality. I thought they wanted to do it. That wasn't the issue. The issue was gap discipline, right? Guys just weren't in their gaps, and they were misaligned a lot of times. I mean, there were a lot of plays where they weren't lined up correctly. That's something I don't anticipate being the same problem against Denver, because Denver runs a different offense than the Titans, who use like an extra tackle a lot, and it's just a real physical downhill group, while Denver's that West Coast side-to-side zone stuff. Chiefs have seen that a lot before. The run defense should be better. The other thing they got to do on defense is protect against the deep ball. Hey, Emmanuel Sanders had a day last time, okay? I mean, who doesn't remember the way that the Broncos threw the ball downfield, because the Chiefs dared them to do it, and they proved they can do it. So I think at certain times, I think that's a sound strategy against Trevor Siemian, but at certain times you got to play too deep, because Sanders can take the top off the defense. We'll get to him shortly. 4 key players to watch. Siemian had a day last time you faced him, 368 yards. I don't know if he's going to do that again, but it was kind of an impressive performance. I do think it's sound asking him to throw the ball downfield, but you got to get after this guy. Yeah, this is somebody that you can rattle. He's an okay guy, but this is a guy you can get after a little. Obviously, Emmanuel Sanders has been killing the Chiefs for years. Really, really good route runner, really fast, can take the top off the defense, just a good player. Somebody that needs to be accounted for at all times. On defense, obviously Von Miller's somebody to worry about. Von does it every game. He had 10 tackles, had a bunch of pressures the last game. But it's Von Miller. He's the best edge rusher in the NFL. You got to account for him. You got to chip him. You got to ram him. You guys know about Von. I ain't got to go through that. Other guys, T.J. Ward. He's on track to lead the Broncos in tackles, and he'd be the first safety to do that since Steve Atwater, so that's great company. Physical guy, nasty, aggressive, can cover tight ends a little bit too. Really good football player. All right, and finally, time for a prediction. These games are always close, but I'm going to pick the Chiefs to bounce back. I think they're going to win 24-21. Christmas night, be a nice Christmas gift to all their fans. So that's all I got for you guys today. Remember, go to kansascity.com for all your Chiefs news. For the Star, I'm Terez Paylor, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.